Hello and good evening. Welcome to the weather update. It's March 6th, 2019, and we've had a lot of clouds around today, but yesterday was very nice. I was in the Pine Barrens, and it was really beautiful. We had a clear day, and you know what's cool about this, and this is what I wanted to show you. Take a look at this. You could see easily where the snow accumulated from the snowstorm. You could see the South Fork got nothing. South Shore even got nothing for the most part. But the North Shore of Long Island, look at all the snow on the North Shore. And you can see that line into New Jersey where the snow fell, and look at that. Isn't that amazing or what? So it was a beautiful day in the Pine Barrens yesterday. I was at Jake's Branch Park, which is right about over here in New Jersey. But it was a beautiful, beautiful day with clear skies and temperatures in the well, it was in the mid-30s down in New Jersey, but a little cooler where the snow cover was, where it was only in around 30 degrees, and the wind wasn't too bad. But today was a different story. So today, if we go and look at today's satellite, you'll see we had a lot more cloudiness around, and a lot of instability in the air, and it was also much colder. Temperatures were only in the mid-20s today. That's all they reached. And we had a lot of virga in the sky, actually, this afternoon, which is very pretty. That's snow that's falling from the clouds that doesn't make it to the ground. It's really beautiful. But anyway, yeah, see all the clouds socked in over our area today. It was clear in the morning, but these clouds popped up because there was a lot of instability in the air. Here's another look at the satellite image here. This is now the way it is now. So now it is clearing out because we've lost the heating of the day from the sun. So we have mostly clear skies. But I think tomorrow will be a repeat of what happened today. But you can also see, if you look closely, some streamers here. And this is because you have some really cold air going over the really warm water. And that's creating some instability snow showers. So if we look at the radar image, you'll see right off the South Fork, you can actually see some instability snow showers right there. So yeah, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. If we go and we look at the temperatures now, we'll be using the Ventu Sky site. You will see here that temperatures are dropping. They're in the low 20s now, so it's going to go into the teens tonight for sure across the area. And you can see that strong westerly wind flow that we have right now. Let me see if we can actually, we can't go back in time. All right, current, yeah, we can. All right, because I want to show you something for the night of the storm, and then we'll get to the weather update. All right, so I want to show you. It was Sunday. It was actually Monday morning, right around 1 in the morning. All right, right here. Now that there was a cruise ship that got hit by 110-mile-an-hour winds. I think it was somewhere along here, and the ship actually tilted at a 45-degree angle. It could have gone very bad. Luckily, it didn't sink, and luckily everybody on the ship was more or less okay. But the ship violently jerked 45 degrees because of this. There was a squall line right over here on Monday morning, early Monday morning, around 1 a.m. And I'm going to see if we can possibly, let's see if we can change it to thunderstorms. I don't know, that's not going to show up, but maybe we could do a radar reflection for that day. Yes, here we go. Perfect. So here you go. It was sailing right around here, and you see these heavy storms. We'll wound up sailing right through these heavy thunderstorms right here. Yeah, these were thunderstorms. That's right. And 100-plus mile-an-hour winds. I think they said it was like 110 miles an hour. So pretty weird. Very weird. And that's, again, because you have that warm water, warmer than normal water, and because you also have the additional energy in the atmosphere from El Nino. So you got this effect here. Now, the models were indicating this. I don't know why that ship was sailing in that area. Should not have been, because we knew that there was going to be a storm, and that ship should not have been sailing in that area. These ships really need to be careful. If they think because it's a big ship, they're not going to be affected, but 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts on the broadside of a ship could be devastating. That's for sure. So I wanted to share that with you, because that's pretty frightening there. And I'm glad. I feel bad for the people that were on that ship, because I think it was a I forgot, it was a Norwegian cruise line. I think that's what it was. Anyway, let's talk about the weather. Let's talk about what's going to be happening with the weather for the next couple of days here. This is the last of the cold. After that, I think it's gone. because the next system that does approach us on the weekend be a very light precipitation. Overnight Friday into Saturday, very light precipitation. That won't amount to anything. And then the next significant storm with a lot of moisture in it tracks into the Great Lakes on Sunday, and that means we're in a warm air mass. And I think that just about does it. The next storm also takes that track. And then that's it for the snow. I think that's it. We shouldn't, well, here's a strong storm that's being shown up right around Wednesday, March 20th. But again, it's taking the track just to the west. But if that track would have changed, that could be a snowstorm if it would have changed. That's for sure. So I'll show you the temperatures. We will go with temperature anomaly to show you where the cool and the warm air is as we head. So you can see here right now we're dealing with some really cold air across much of the eastern two-thirds of the country. And we go into Thursday, that's going to linger. One more cold day on Thursday, and then we start to see things moderate as we get into Friday. You could see the surge of warm air coming up the east with that storm track to the west. All right, still some cold air in the west though, and then I think for next week, I think we remain just about average. Could still be some cooler air involved, warmer air here, and so there's more of a trough in the west again, as you see. As far as yeah, we can see pretty much the Midwest continues to get cold air, and we may be affected by some of that cold air. Again, wouldn't that be ironic, around the first day of spring? Well, you never know. That's what usually that's what can happen in El Nino. March can be colder and stormier than normal. So let's take a closer look and see what our skies are going to be looking like. Well, first let's get to our temperatures here. See what we're going to be dealing with into tomorrow with the temperatures. So, and we are looking at the GFS, of course, 18Z run. So by the morning, we're going down to the teens. And then tomorrow, not going to recover very much. It might touch 30 at the Jersey Shore, but for Long Island, it's going to be in the 20s. Pretty similar to what we had today. And then for Friday, we should see a little more recovery where we're getting to the mid-30s. And then for the weekend, Saturday, we're in the 40s. And then Sunday, you can see that warm air now trying to stream up. Some parts of the mid-Atlantic, like Washington, might even hit 70. We won't see that, though. We'll probably be in the upper 40s. Then it cools down a bit on Monday again. So it will go back to normal, but there still might be one more blast of cold air. Wouldn't that be ironic right around the first day of spring? The model has been on and off and indicating it, and it's in the long range, so I mean, you can't really trust it too much. All right, let's look at the sky cover and see if we can get another clear day. I don't think we are. So here's, again, because it's going to be a repeat tomorrow of what we had today. Starts off clear, but then these clouds develop over the area. These cumulus clouds develop over the area due to the instability in the air mass. And because we don't really have a very strong high pressure that's right over us that's to suppress the clouds. Some of this might also be coming off the lakes too, some additional lake moisture that we will be getting. And then Friday we will have increasing high and mid-level clouds while it gets warmer. And then Saturday, we try to clear it out Saturday. It's possible Saturday might be a clear day. It's possible. It might be if we can hold that cirrus at bay. And then Sunday we're back in the clouds again. And I'm not going to go any beyond this. This is Monday now. I'm not going to go beyond that because the cloud for forecasts are not really that accurate that far out. We'll take a look at the NAMS cloud cover forecast as well. Take a look at that and see how we're doing with that. All right, so you see the clouds popped up, then they quiet down, but then when the same thing's going to happen tomorrow, the cumulus pops up again. And we get overcast. And there could be some snow showers. And Friday we have the increasing clouds. This doesn't go far enough into Saturday. So let's take a look at the radar simulation here and see, because there could be some snow showers popping up. Yep, you can see just very light, maybe just add like a little light coating on the ground. If one comes, it could come down though. It could come down, you know, because of the instability. And then there's that next system for Friday night into Saturday, and that NAM really has this suppressed. And you can see it tries to snow, maybe affects southern Jersey a little bit, but and then boom, it evaporates and gets suppressed to the south. So we'll have to keep our eye on it. That's really our next system to watch as far as precipitation goes. So I guess that will be it for this weather update. Again, it's cold out there. We'll just take a look at some observations Tried to load the weather service before and it wouldn't go. All right, here we go. So let's take a look at a couple observations out there right now. So it's notably chilly for March. It's 23 degrees at Farmingdale. Let's take a look at West Hampton. 23 as well. Let's take a look at Islip. 22. And the high today got up to, we're trying to check right now, 28 degrees. That's it. And you can see the air is very dry too. Look at these dew points, -1. So you have dew points basically around 0, which is pretty indicative of Arctic air. And yesterday Islip hit, let's see, yesterday it hit 31. But the interesting thing is, if you go and you look at Toms River, where there isn't snow cover, the snow cover makes a big difference in holding down the daytime temperatures. They don't have snow cover in Toms River, so as a result, it's been warmer there. So it's 22 right now, but I bet you the high today there was warmer than here. No, 28. It's about the same. But yesterday there was a difference. Yesterday it got up all the way to 37, which is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. 37 degrees. So significantly warmer than our area. And again, and look at that. They actually have a higher dew point too. Interesting. Oh, look at that. There was a report of light snow at Toms River. It must have had a snow shower. Yep. So very interesting, weather going on. Again, we got these snow showers, very, somewhat unusual for March, but enjoy it because this is probably the last real Arctic air. Maybe we'll get another one, maybe, but I'm not going to count on that right now. So enjoy it while we have it. Take care and thank you for watching.